It's going to be and is an amazing place and an amazing destination. The Olympic Stadium in the background, and now John Lewis coming here. Absolutely astonishing place that people have not yet grasped in London.
It's not acceptable that children go to school hungry in the ghetto. Let's get all the food that's thrown out of supermarkets so they can keep their profits high. We want the Hertfordshire to stay repopulated. We want our communities back. Because you know what?
We've got child poverty, non-employment, bad health here, and the idea is that we are going to use this as the springboard, both the Olympics and Stratford City, to springboard to making a difference to the East End permanently. John Lewis today are doing something which I think leads the way for the rest of Stratford City and the rest of the development that's coming down East London. And that is, not only are they saying we'll try and get local people in, but they're saying we will get 250 long-term unemployed into working in what is going to be a fantastic place to work.
The Olympic legacy, that this idea of the Olympic legacy is a construct, it's fake. The Olympic legacy for working class people in this community is homelessness, social cleansing, rising rents, gentrification. That's the Olympic legacy, and that ultimately this is all done in the interest of capital, the interest of finance capital, the interest of making money, commodifying housing, privatising housing.
You shouldn't ask me that. I mean, I think it's just plain madness. It's the same thing again. You've got an estate, which I always thought was a lovely estate. Okay, it's got 3 tower blocks, but a lot of low, ordinary, fairly ordinary housing, really. Nice, beautiful. And because it was, presumably, because it was near all of these sites which you're in now, the Olympic area, it was thought, oh well, let's redevelop it. But to me, it didn't need redeveloping. What it needed was proper maintenance.
When I first moved in, there actually wasn't anything positive other than the fact that I was off the streets, because when we moved in, we were sort of told to keep yourself to yourself, and that everybody's there for a reason, because it was hostel accommodation for people that needed support under the age of 25. So first moving into the hostel, I was really quite scared actually, and we was told that we would be rehoused after no longer than 6 months of being there. So I thought that was something that I would be able to look forward to, and I would be able to move into my permanent accommodation, but that didn't happen.
So what's despicable to the elite in this country is the example of the Focus E15 campaign, which is being carried around the country and the world by all of you, because you're now the campaign, because you are also demanding social housing.
Focus E15 was a building, 17 stories, something like that, where in theory, people were put in there for temporary accommodation, particularly single mothers who had nowhere else to go. The council really couldn't cope with it very well. And the mayor, who was, this is going back a year, isn't it? Or 5 years or so, the Mayor, Robin Wells, really didn't understand what these people wanted, and to him it was, let's get them out of the place. For people who are otherwise homeless, living in these sort of circumstances, don't always behave in the way that the rest of us who've got money to spend and got reasonable homes to go to. And there's a bit of a lack of understanding there. So I've got a lot of sympathy with the mothers.
If you go there, it's like a ghost town because there's 400 empty properties just standing empty right next to the Olympic Stadium. In a borough where they're selling people, there's a housing crisis. And it's because it's prime property, it's prime time property. There's a lot of money to be made in that location.